So I was having a existential crisis because Atiba Gutierrez is fighting Ozzy Diaz. And it made me think, okay, Ozzy Diaz sucks. Okay? He sucks. Even though it's 1-on-1 in UFC, if you watch any of his fights, you will know he sucks. Plus, he got finished by Ming Yan Zhang. Just brought in to get beat up by a Chinese guy that's not good himself. You know, if people say LFA is a good promotion, I'm like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Ozzy Diaz won the belt in LFA, so it's not. He's not good. But the thing that, of course, pisses everyone off, right? They were like, the UFC was like, okay, welcome Atiba Gutierrez. All right, here is the worst UFC fighter of all time, Jose Medina. That is just tough. He's just tough. If you watched his fight with Magomedov Gatkadlov, he was just a punching bag, right? All right. Against Zachary Reef, that sucks. Punch bag. Smoked by Atiba Gutierrez, subbed by Doskov, and killed in 3 seconds by Rainer Gadraga guy. It's okay. But they give the worst fighter to Atiba Gutierrez. Okay, good. Good. Then we go up. Robert Valentin. He sucks as well. He's just an aura merchant that just sucks. He has no technique at all. Got smoked by Ryan Lauder in the second round and beat up in the first one as well. Then they go like, okay, give us Torres Fini. Can't do anything. And Torres Fini just grapple fucked him and did through zero punches. And then they were like, okay, kid, here goes Atiba Gutierrez. Atiba Gutierrez kills him in 1 round. Okay? They're like, okay, look, Ozzy Diaz. They were gonna give him Ozzy Diaz in the fight, but Ozzy Diaz pulls out and they give him Tresham Vines, who is just a random black guy from the regional scene. they, just fights in random promotions. And so he gets smoked, and he's a welterweight as well. I think he just smoked in the first round. They give him Andrei Puliev, which is a good fighter. Goes to a close decision that if Puliev had any power, he would have won the fight because he was stinging him with punches in the face easily, straight on, right? So there was a step-up competition. He fluked it with knockdowns because of terrible boxing and terrible footwork, but he won with the knockdowns. So you think they would give him a step up in competition? Ozzy Diaz. They give him Ozzy Diaz, and you're like, what the fuck is happening? Then you look at another fight in middleweight division. Brendan Allen. Who are we gonna give Brendan Allen? Edmund Shabazian. What's happening to the middleweight division? You look down, Andrew Shabazian sucks. He's a Gerald Mearshot victim. He went to a decision with Petrosky, literally the chiniest guy on the roster. I can KO him with a punch. Dylan Butka. Andre Muniz. If you don't know Andre Muniz, you know about this. Let me show you a secret about Andre Muniz. He got KO'd, TKO'd on the ground by Paul Craig. That's how bad Andrew Muniz is. Plus, he's old. What are we doing? He beat 3 randoms. Brendan Allen. Now, why don't you match up Edmund Shabazian and Atiba Gutierrez? Genius. Genius. I'm a genius. All right. Wouldn't that make sense? Wouldn't that be logical? No. Edmund Shabazian gets Brendan Allen because They're both managed by the Abdelaziz. That's the only reason. There's no other reason. But then, you go, okay? Look here. Where is he? Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer is fighting Israel Adesanya. How does that make any sense? He fought, lost to Jack Manson, okay, builds him up again. Barrio, Kevin Gastelum, Abbas with the ranking, okay? Okay, good. That's good. But Israel Adesanya is number 4. Why is he fighting number 14? But then, I look at the rankings. And you look at the rankings. Rene the Ritter moves to light heavyweight. Robert Whittaker is moving to light heavyweight. Paulo Costa maybe is moving to light heavyweight. You're like, what? You're like, Anthony Hernandez just fought. Jared Cannonier cannot fight Israel Adesanya. Roman Dolidze is fighting CLD. Gregory Rodriguez just fought. Ferreira just fought. Brendan Allen is fighting Edmund Shabazian for some reason. And Caio Borralho just fought. So the only one that remains is Joe Pfeiffer. Don't get it. Why isn't Brendan Allen fighting Israel Adesanya? Isn't that the logical one? But there you go. In the rankings. Let's use the apology for now. You go in the rankings. Bro, there's no one. The middleweight division is Belgarui, Baisangusur Susukayev. This guy sucks. Duncan Johnson is bad. He's so good. Asman Arionbekov lost to Yuris Bergului. We got Cody Brandage. Lasko sucks. We got Oli Jacek, good fighter. Tech Gore, he is done. Mia Sharp. Dirjo Santos, good lord. Cedric Tubas. Andre Pulev is good, but he's weak. Damian Baba Yaga Pinas. We got Pinas in the rise. Is rising. We got Ryan Gatter. Just fought fucking Medina. That's it. He just KO'd Medina. Ryan Mendes still loader. Lost. Ozzy Diaz, for fuck's sake. What are we doing here? Torres Finney can't fight. Eric McConical went to a close decision with Cody Brandage. He sucks. Dead. Nothing. Andrew Chokoli. Then we go up. Let's go up. You think, you're crazy. Ateba Gutierrez, what are we doing? Robert Brajcek. He lost to Iro Poteria. But, he KO'd Brett Tavares. But Brett Tavares is super washed. So can you count that? Andrew Petrosky. Barrio is old. Jack Mans is whatever he is, he's dead. Ishvinuyev, what are we doing? Brett Tavares is dead. Marco Tulio got just KO'd, but it's pretty good. Okay, Mansour Abdullah Balik, he's not that good. Literally fought every single other trash fighter. I think they're gonna go Atiba Gutierrez next against Doskov, and then against Cody Brandage as well. Zachary sucks. Like Marshall Pratt sucks balls. Rodolfo Vieira is small and old. Eric Candice is retired. Cam Ross is pretty good, but who does he be? Cody Brandage and Petrosky again. Oh, the same two fighters every time. We got what is he? Oli Jacek is not that good. After Barrio, it was really bad. Right? Okay. It was okay. It wasn't the greatest, but it was not that good. Okay, it was pretty simple. And against some crafty vet. Oh, Ferreira is pretty good. Got nuked by Gregory Rodriguez. Kevin Gastelum, what is he doing here? It knows Black Rubiev went to a decision with Stolfus. You're supposed to finish him if Kevin Gastelum gets the decision. Okay, we got Malkoon. He's good. You know, he's a good fighter, but never fights. Besides, now he's fighting a little bit more. But he never fights because of injuries or whatever. Darren Turtle lost to Eskelov. He's not that big. CLD, he's good, but he's a bit stupid, so he's not that good. Stolfus, for some reason. Kopilov, he sucks. Bonical is good. Too small. Shara Bullet, he sucks. Edmund Shabazian, what is he doing? Marvin Vittori, praise the Lord. Marvin. Abus gasses in one round. Kyle Dawkins, oh Jesus. Eric Kramer scare was pretty good, but a bit chin. He got killed by fucking Whitaker. Paul Costa, what are we doing here? Why are we jumping divisions? He should fight someone else. No, he should be fighting Joe Pfeiffer. You know, he should be fighting. No, Joe Pfeiffer is fucking Adesanya beat Abus Gasses, Kevin Gastelum, small, and was losing the third round. And Barrio is old, but he's smoking it with power. Okay, Venom Page, he doesn't fight. Gregory Rodriguez is good, but a bit cheating in the third round. Robert Whittaker, light heavyweight. Jared Cannonier, old. Roman Delizzi sucks. Renderia, light heavyweight. Isa Adesanya, for some reason, is finding Joe Pfeiffer. Caio Brayo is okay. A bit of cheating. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, chinny to the body. Brandon Allen, dumb. Nasidina Mavo, overrated bum. Sean Strickland, pretty good. Drickus, no takedown defense. And Hatzmachimayev, boring as fuck. Just holds nowadays. What is happening to the middleweight division? There is no one. There is no fighters. No wonder they're giving a table to fucking Ozzy Diaz. Who are they giving to? Bo Nickel? They're not giving to Bo Nickel. Who are they giving? Dustin Stolfus? Who? Maybe Junior Park? The Iron Turtle could fight him, I guess. Give it to Ferreira. I guess it's too early, right? They're not gonna give it to Cam Ruston. They're gonna take the prospects and separate them and give them to the old guys, I think, or they're gonna beside Robert Brychek or whatever it is, right? It's like Jacob Malkoon is fighting GM3. Jacob Malkoon is fighting GM3. Why? Why is he fighting GM3? Ateba Gutierrez should fight GM3. That would make sense. The crafty GM3 could just win, But GM3 just losing nowadays. It beats Edmund Shabazian. Make GM3 versus Edmund Shabazian. What? The middleweight division is so cooked. It's so done. What are we doing? I just don't understand. I just don't get it. Robert Kopilov fighting Marco Tullio makes some sense. Okay? That makes sense. But all the fighters make no Charles Bullet versus Michel Pereira. Why? Besides Michel Pereira saying yes. Makes no sense. Why? Makes no sense. Why is he fighting Michel Pereira? I get it. Michel Pereira was ranked. Was he though? He lost 3 fights in a row. Beats Zachary Reese by robbery split decision. And he gets Sharon Magomedov. Besides Sharon Magomedov sleeping fucking Michel Pereira because that's what they want. Makes no sense. Bruno Ferreira fighting Ikram is scared of just why is Bruno Ferreira fighting this early? How is that legal? He got slapped one punch. I don't understand. I don't get it. It makes no sense. But the reason why it makes no sense is because there are no middleweights. There are more middleweights, man. Like, why is Yuri Bergului fighting Abdul Malik? Right? I don't get it. Why are certain fighters paired up against each other and other ones don't? Crystal Duncan versus Marco Tullio, right? Cool. And then Zachary Reese versus Michelle Burr, that makes no sense. But Nico versus Vieira made sense. But why do we make Eric Anders versus Brad Tavares? What did that do besides giving Brad Tavares a win? Like, I get it, they like the ranks, but what? You know the problem with the UFC, right? Is that there are no fucking fighters in it. You think to yourself, there are a lot of fighters. There are like zero fighters. Like, there are exactly like 72, 80 middleweight fighters or whatever. For middleweight and are ranked or whatever it is. 80. Counting the weight like Kamaru Usman or whatever. But they're like no fighters. And most of them just lose. Just here to just lose. Just exist to lose to people. And then you go like the one that just came. That's it. You got fucking Cody Brandes still in the UFC for some reason. And then you just all suck. They all suck. Middleweight division is so bad. So bad. And this is why Atiba Gutierrez is fucking fighting Ozzy Diaz. This is the reason. I came to this realization is that there are no fighters. There are no fighters. There are too few fighters in the UFC middleweight division. And most of them are garbage. I cannot believe this. I just cannot believe. When you think, sometimes you're like, oh, middleweight matchup isn't that bad. And then you look at the middleweight division, it's like, oh lord, it's all bad. No wonder that taking Atiba Gutierrez to fighting just bums, because otherwise there would be no one to replace. All the fighters will disappear. Even if Robert Whittaker, let's say he moves to light heavyweight and just retires, he's gone. Randy Reed is going to light heavyweight, gone. Jared Cannadier is old, he's gone. Roman Dolidze, not only is shit, he's old as well, so he's gone. Rob Paul Costa, where is he? He's like, Cesar Adesanya, if he loses the next one, he's gone. He's done. And so you're like left with like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. They will be gone. Maybe 6. So you'll be like top 9 UFC division, middleweight division. Who are we gonna fill it with? Who are we gonna put there? 6 fighters. Who do we put? Kopilov again? Boneko, Sharabullet, Edmund Shabazian, for fuck's sake? What are we doing here? Put Ikram Aliskerov? Like, who do we put there? Jacko Mancoon, and that's it. And then every other fighter sucks. And we have to close the division because it's so bad. Brutal. You think the heavyweight division is worse, but it is. It is worse. You just got Mario Pinto, that's it. But as a prospect. But he's bleak, man. It's so bleak. Oh my god. Maybe Bulgari will save us. Maybe. Please sleep, Abdul Malik, please.